Hello and welcome to another video. So it's been a while since I've done an introduction. Obviously the last few episodes I've just started working on something and, you know, put on music so that people could just mind melt a little bit. But this video I thought needed a little bit more explanation. So it's currently September the 2nd, which means a month till Halloween. So I am going to start early in preparing for Halloween, my costume. So, first year, I don't even know if I recorded this, it just feels like a fever dream at this point, but I made a giant cat costume covered in like yarned fur. And then the year after that, I did the Joker. And then I skipped a year because I got a job and I didn't know how to manage time very well. But now that I manage time better, I am going to attempt to make another Halloween costume. And what is it? I don't know. Look, okay, so I went to Walmart because I just needed something, and obviously I got more than something. I got this. It's a giant, like, deer skull mask that has a, you know, a moving mouth. Bonus points. With very... It looks terrible back here. So I'm probably gonna have to do something with that so I can actually move my jaw because I think my mouth is too small. And then I just wanted a costume to use this thing I got from last year because I wanted to go as General Grievous. But obviously that's a big project. That's probably like a whole year project. I don't have that. So I have this, which is really cool. It's a voice changer. So this is monster mode. This is alien mode. And this is just my normal voice. I really wanted to use this for General Grievous, but obviously that didn't work out. So I'm gonna use it for this costume. And so I started thinking, what can I do with that mask and that voice changer? I gotta make something evil, obviously. So, and then I wasn't fully prepared for this. Ugh. Started looking around. I found this costume template to make like this really cool cloaks and whatnot. So I'm gonna be making this one right here, Mr. B. Very spooky and whatnot. So, I guess he's kind of gonna be the Reaper of just some kind of evil entity, I guess. So I got fabric. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna try and sew all of this together in one day today. So we'll see how that goes. And then the rest will be painting the mask, maybe painting the cloak to more aged and creepy approach. Maybe put some jewelry on it. And then I really wanted to put LEDs for the eyes to make it glow. Make it all creepy. So yeah, also I've never used templates before. Because like, I made stuffed animals, I've worked with leather, and I've made patches. Never touched clothing yet, so we'll see how hard it is. Okay, yeah, I think I think I touched everything. I'm not sure. We'll just get started. I'll figure out which one's mine, because you can make multiple different thingy-mabobbers. I'm already overwhelmed. Here we go. Alright, without further ado, let's go! And voila! Just like that, I figured out how to make the tunic. As you can see, it's quite big. Perfect. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really follow the instructions, because I didn't know how to read them. So, well, I figured out it's just 4 halves put together for the tunic. So it's split down the middle on both sides. And then here. And then you can see the sleeves. I kind of just did a little piece here. Now, there's these secondary pieces that are much smaller that are just like what I did for the sleeves, of like this little inch add-on. I have no idea where these go, so they're not being added. So the next step is to actually build the cape that goes over it, and that has like the really big dramatic sleeves and the hood. The instructions, I'm just looking at the pictures to be honest. I think I have an idea of how to put it together. First, I'm going to start with the actual big piece of the cape first, and then work on the sleeves and the hood. Now there is one piece of the cloak I do not have yet because I ran out of fabric. So it is either the hood or the really big sleeves, which I can save for later. So let's get started. Whoosh. Alrighty. So this is what it looks like with the tunic and the cloak on. The sleeve is just a hair messed up, but it's fine. So I got the large cloak. Okay, so now that I'm finally done with the sewing, I am going to start to work on the mask. Sweet. Okay, so cloak is done. Tube dress tourniquet thingy is done. There was a lot more I was going to add to it, like strips of ripped fabric, maybe paint on it, really wear it down looking. But I really wanted to use that for next year because I might go as like Darth Maul or something, you know, Sith Lord with their creepy drapes. So I moved on to the mask. Unfortunately, I did not record painting the mask. It was actually really simple. I know this looks so good, you guys won't be able to replicate it. But basically, I got myself some acrylic paint. I got yellow and brown paint and just mixed it together to get like that nice creamy brown. I did a very light, like dry brush on the skull first, just to give it like, just to kind of wear it down. You know, it's a little weird how white it was. And then I went over it again with the same color, you know, just more paint and in all of the crevices basically. So like in there, in the eyes, all the crevices, by the teeth, the jaw, everything that looked like it had a crease or a divot in it, I put more paint on it. Same with the horns. I kind of added some more, you know, really give it that dimension. And I took a picture of it because I painted only half the side to get like an understanding of what I want it to look like. So you could see the dramatic difference of just adding a little bit of dimension. And like again, it was just the same color that's been layered onto itself. So very easy. I also took some fabric and aligned the inside of the face, so it is very see-through, like black fabric, but it will kind of mask my face a little bit. I just scratched my nose doing that. As well as I added like a thick bar of cardboard so that whenever I do have the mask on, obviously I need to clip it down, but it will move when I talk, which is nice. And then I'll clip the voice changer mic onto that foam right in there so that hopefully it can pick up a lot of my voice so I don't have to yell and you hear like a girlish scream with like a demon voice delayed behind it. So that is done. The next and last thing we need to do before all of it is ready for Halloween, which is in like an hour. This is gonna be my lantern. So I got this from a craft fair. This nice lady happily drank all the wine and then painted on it and then put in some nice lights. And I wanted to make like a little handle on top of it so I can hold it and like be all woo, lost souls and whatever. So I got myself some thick wire and I'm going to basically have 2 strips of wire, kind of like twist both sides around the top of the bottle and then kind of put it together, wrap it around to make a handle up of it. I got my pliers, so let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we? Okay, so I made the handle, fairly simple, you know, so I just had 2 pieces of wire, Kind of wrapped them around each other and then hooked them together up here. Made a very good little lantern. Very nice. Now it is time to put everything together for Halloween. I'll eat a potato.